Kelly Ripa appeared disappointed about missing a Madonna concert in December of last year due to illness. She eventually made it there this week, and the singing sensation joined her on stage. In fact, the two well-known individuals had previously met when she was interviewed by Ryan Seacrest and the talk show host in 2017. Kelly Ripa hugs well-known individuals on Live with Kelly and Mark. The former All My Children actress had the opportunity to interact with a variety of celebrities. But she doesn't get to spend time with celebrities like Madonna every day. Given that she and Mark will be attending the Oscars this year, she actually exudes excitement right now. The live performance will take place at the same location the following day. The audience appears enthusiastic about that. Kelly Ripa's admirers occasionally overlook the fact that she and Mark Consuelos are nearly as well known as the individuals they hang out with. This is due to the fact that she is on their screens nearly daily. The duo almost becomes like old friends as they spend time together, or, if you don't like them, enemies. However, you could be as thrilled as Mark's wife was to see Madonna on stage on Monday if you actually met them. Madonna in Madison Square Gardens. The host of the chat show Live with Kelly and Mark attended the Celebration Tour performance in New York City's Madison Square Gardens. According to People, Madonna and Mark's wife evaluated the singer's backup dancer's voguing skills during a portion of her show inspired by her 1990 hit single, Vogue, after she got on stage. Everyone who watches Live with Kelly and Mark is aware of Kelly Ripa's passion for dance. Did you know that she grew too big to pursue her dream of becoming a ballerina? While performing, live Kelly has occasionally joined dancers on the set. She appeared to have had a great time performing with Madonna. Real-time Kelly Ripa reminisces about Madonna Kelly and Mark on Live. The host recounted the entire event to the audience the next day. She sounded overwhelmed at some points in her story. She remarked, "We're kind of like Madonna's groupie posse, the oldest groupies in the world," in reference to being there with Mark, Demi Moore, Anderson Cooper, Andy Cohen, and other well-known figures. "You are going to go on stage with Madonna," they say. That's when Kelly Ripa passed away. Thus, Kelly's spirit is now approaching. Additionally, I'm hearing words that don't really make sense. She will hand you a football. You're going to be holding cards. Things will take place. And I'm simply asking myself, why are you speaking to me? I passed away. Aren't the paramedics supposed to arrive? What do you think about Kelly Ripa performing alongside Madonna? Do you enjoy her storytelling style? Leave a comment below and return here for all of your Live with Kelly and Mark updates. For decades, Kelly Ripa has entertained audiences as one of daytime television's most recognizable personalities. Her sharp sense of humor, boundless energy, and unmistakable charisma have made her a fixture in millions of households. Yet even with all the accolades, all the live shows, and all the celebrity interactions she's enjoyed over the years, one dream remained quietly tucked away, half-spoken but deeply felt: to one day share a stage with Madonna. It wasn't just admiration. It was legacy recognizing legacy. A performer who grew up in the shadow of pop's most transformative force, finally stepping into the same spotlight. And this week, in a moment that blended nostalgia, surprise, and pure electricity, Kelly Ripa finally stepped onto a stage beside the queen of pop herself. It happened in New York, fittingly, a city that shaped Madonna's early grit and molded Kelly's fearlessness. A city where boldness is currency and performance is survival. Madonna was closing out a special charity event supporting youth arts programs, an intimate night filled with music, storytelling, and unexpected reunions. No one in the crowd knew who the final guest would be. The lights dimmed, a hush fell over the room, and Madonna, standing center stage, smiled as she teased a surprise. "Someone who knows a thing or two about waking people up every morning," she said into the mic. The audience held its breath. Then Kelly Ripa walked onto the stage. The reaction was instant: shock, excitement, cheers. Kelly, typically the one surprised on her morning show, now held the honor of delivering the surprise herself. She wasn't there as a host. She wasn't there to interview. She wasn't even there to moderate. She was there as a performer. The women hugged, and it wasn't the polite celebrity greeting often caught on camera. It was familiar, warm, grateful. Over the years, Madonna had appeared on live multiple times, each conversation revealing bits of respect beneath the banter. But the idea of the two of them performing together felt like a fantasy no one imagined would materialize. She wasn't known for singing publicly, though she had done it occasionally with guests on her show, but sharing the stage with Madonna brought a new kind of pressure and a new kind of liberation. Madonna chose a song that surprised everyone. It wasn't one of her 80s classics or her more recent experimental tracks. It was Ray of Light, an anthem that felt both fitting and symbolic. The opening chords pulsed through the venue, and suddenly Ripa, the girl from New Jersey who once taped posters of Madonna above her bed, began to sing with her idol. Her voice wasn't Madonna's. It didn't need to be. Kelly sang with conviction, with joy, with the unmistakable energy that has carried her through more than 2 decades of live broadcasting. Madonna harmonized, guiding her through each verse like a mentor who always knew this moment was coming. The audience erupted as the two women, representing different generations of entertainment, blended their voices. Kelly danced freely, matching Madonna's iconic movements with her own natural rhythm. She wasn't trying to become Madonna. She was celebrating what Madonna had inspired in her. When the final note faded, the applause was thunderous. Madonna turned to Kelly, took her hand, and lifted it triumphantly. It wasn't a performance meant to showcase perfection. It was meant to showcase possibility. Madonna then spoke directly to the crowd and to Kelly. "This woman has been lifting people up every morning for years. Today, I wanted to lift her up," she said. Kelly's eyes welled with the emotion of someone who had just crossed an invisible threshold in her life. She had interviewed thousands of celebrities, but performing with the one, was a milestone that altered something in her forever. After the performance, backstage energy buzzed with the kind of excitement that follows rare crossover moments. Kelly sat beside Madonna, still catching her breath. She admitted that she had been nervous, that she had questioned whether she should accept the invitation. Madonna laughed and told her that bravery wasn't the absence of fear, but the willingness to walk through it. Their conversation wasn't filmed. It wasn't made for morning television or social media. It was two women at the heights of very different careers, recognizing in each other the same fire. The fire to entertain, to evolve, to push through self-doubt and stand in the light. The night became an instant headline. Fans of both women reacted with delight, sharing clips and praising the unexpected pairing. Kelly's co-host reacted the next day on Live with disbelief, joking that he didn't know whether to congratulate her or tease her for not inviting him. Kelly described the experience with the glowing enthusiasm of someone who had lived out a childhood fantasy on a very real stage. What made the moment so striking wasn't just the surprise. It was the symbolism. Madonna has always defined reinvention, a characteristic that Kelly has embraced throughout her career. From actress to host to producer to media mogul, she has constantly adapted, evolving with the times while retaining a core authenticity. Their shared performance felt like a passing of the torch, though neither woman was done carrying it. Instead, it was more like two torches burning side by side, one that lit up the music world and one that lit up daytime television. In the grand scheme of entertainment, it was a fleeting moment. But moments like these linger, not because of their duration, but because of what they represent. For Ripa, it was proof that dreams can materialize even decades after they're first imagined. For Madonna, it was a reminder of the impact her artistry continues to have on women across media, generations, and life paths. As Kelly left the venue that night, she walked with a confidence that wasn't new but somehow felt renewed. She had stepped onto a stage she never expected, beside a woman she had admired for most of her life. And she had not only belonged, she had shined. That is the magic of performance. That is the magic of dreams with long lifespans. And that is the magic of two icons sharing a moment that will be remembered far longer than either expected.